Maximizers, and welcome to Build a Business with Chris, the place for you to learn how to build a profitable business that you love. I'm your business coach, Chris the Maximizer, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of my top tips to help you focus on your business. Yes, focus. I've struggled over the years with focus, and I feel like in the past year, I've really gotten a very consistent routine that works for me when it comes to being able to focus in my business. But I know how stressful it is to have a 9-to-5, to have kids, to have a spouse, to have family, have all the things going on, and really still want to focus in your business. So let's dig into these tips that I have utilized over the past 5 years that I've been in business. Tip number one, and this is most important, you have to really decide that your business is a priority and that you are going to make time for it and that you are ready to do the work. Because sometimes we fake want it. Like, oh, I want my business. Oh, I'm starting a business. But everything else is a priority. So when you get to the point where you're like, my business is a priority. I made my business more important than my 9-to-5. My 9-to-5 paid my bills when I had it, but I made sure that my business was the top priority because I knew long after my 9-to-5, I would still have my business. And I think I'm coming up on the same amount of time that I had my last 9-to-5. I want to say I was there 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2015 was I joined in the summer. So 16, 17, 18, 19. I was there for 4 years. And I've had my business for 5 years now. 1 year I was a side hustler. So I've been full-time in my business for 4 years. And in another month, I would have been in my business full-time longer than I was in that 9-to-5 that I had. So I knew that my business was the long game. The 9-to-5 was just a means to an end. So you've got to get crystal clear with yourself. You've got to get honest with yourself. If now is not the season for your business, let it go. But if you are like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and now is the time, you decide today that it's a priority. You decide today that you're going to do the work, and now let's do the work. Number two, I want you to create your 12-month vision. It does not matter. It does not have to be a calendar year. It does not matter what day you start. So today when you're watching this video, I'm recording this video in October, but for you when you're watching it, it's November 6th. Actually, it's my sister's birthday. So shout out to my sister, happy birthday. So on November 6th when you're watching this, if you've decided that I am ready to start my business today, from today for the next 12 months, what is your vision for the business? What do you want it to look like? How much money do you want to make? What do you desire? I want you to write out your vision. Get a Google Doc. I don't want it in some notebook that you're going to throw away. Get a Google Doc. Type it out. If you need to write it on paper and then type it out, cool. But I want you to type it out. I want you to write the vision and make it clear. You need to know where you want to go. You need to see what these goals are that you want to accomplish. What do you want in the next 12 months for yourself as a business owner? Write it out. Then my next tip, get some help. Get some help. I'm not just saying this because I'm a business coach, but you need to get a coach or a mentor, someone who can help you, support you, and guide you through this process because running a business is not easy. Having a business with a 9-to-5, kids, a spouse, family, and all the things is not easy at all. You are going to need support. You are going to need guidance. And I hired my business coach after I was full-time for 3 months, and I wish I would have hired her sooner because I feel like I would have been able to move the needle even more. But it's okay. I hired her when I did, and I'm so grateful. But that's my tip. Get help, get support. I'm a business coach for new business owners. If you want to work with me, DM me on Instagram at Chris the Maximizer, and let's chat about working together. If I'm not your girl, great. Go find a coach. Go find a mentor. Go get support so that someone can help guide you and inspire you and motivate you to get to those goals that you want to get to. Next tip, I want you to break down your yearly goals, your yearly plan into quarterly. So 3 months at a time, and then we're going to break them down even further to monthly because then we're going to be able to make an action plan. You know your big goals for the year. You know at the end of this first year, you want to make $30,000. As a side hustler, your goal is $30,000. Great. So now we're going to break that up into quarters and we're going to break that down into months. So now you have a tangible goal that you can work towards. And we can create tasks attached to that goal. Your goal is to serve 100 clients and do their hair in a year. So in a year, you want to do 100 heads, just a blanket number, right? Break down how many is that every 3 months. That's 25. How many is that per month? I think it's going to be like 9, 8-ish. Probably 9 to make sure you're over. So that's 9 clients a month you need to get. So what tasks do you need to do to get 9 clients a month? What kind of marketing, right? What kind of content do you need to create? What is that going to look like to get 9 clients a month so that you can do their hair? So whatever your big vision is, we need to break that down into quarterly and monthly so we can come up with tangible tasks. Once you have your tangible tasks, it's time to put this time on your calendar. So as someone who's starting a business with a 9 to 5, I suggest 7 to 10 hours per week for you to spend on your business. If you are someone who's full-time, you have full-time availability, then you want to be putting 30 to 40 hours a week on your calendar. So open up your Google Calendar, your Apple Calendar, whatever calendar you use, and I want you to literally plot out for the week, when are you working on your business? An hour here, an hour there. As a full-time person, it's a 3-hour chunk, a 3-hour chunk. Write it out. If you have a 9 to 5 or you're a stay-at-home mom and you have kids to take care of, 7 to 10 hours per week. Put it on your calendar. Just put work, 7 to 10 hours. Then my next tip for you is you're going to create a weekly task list. For my side hustlers, 10 tasks a week. Full-timers, 30 tasks a week. You're going to write down individually what you need to do. Record 3 Instagram reels. Schedule 3 Instagram reels. Respond to DMs. Whatever your tasks are going to be. Post in the hair Facebook group for clients. Whatever your tasks are, you're going to put 10 of them on that list. 10. And then that way you know what you're going to do when it's time for you to do it. So your weekly to-do list is weekly. You have 10 tasks that you want to do for the week. You have 7 to 10 hours a week of time that you've already allocated on your calendar when you're going to work on your business. So at 7 a.m., when you put that 7 a.m. on your calendar from 7 to 8, you're going to work on your business before your kids wake up. You're going to pick one task off the list and you're going to do it. If it takes you an hour, great. If it takes you less than an hour, you have 2 options. You can pick another task, or you can say, I've done my task for the day. I'm going to move on. Totally your choice. Me, I'm working the whole hour. So if the first task takes 20 minutes, I'm going to do another task. Maybe that one only takes 25. I still got 15 minutes. I'm going to do something else for 15 minutes and maximize it. So maybe I did 2.5 tasks. Okay. This is going to keep you focused because now you know when you're working on your business and you know what you're working on. If you get to Wednesday and all 10 tasks are done, great. You finished all 10 tasks for the week. Now you're going to make a list of a second 10 to see if you can get those done before your new week starts. So you want to just make sure you always know what you're doing, what you're working towards, and when it's time for you to work on your business. And be disciplined with yourself. Treat this time working on your business like you would a meeting with your boss, like you would treat your kids' doctor's appointments. We aren't missing them, so do not miss out on this time for yourself. Show up for yourself and do the work during that allocated time. You are going to be so proud of yourself that you moved the needle and you stayed this focused. Last thing, a lot of people don't talk about this. I want you to celebrate. I want you to celebrate that you said you were going to work on your business from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and you actually worked on your business from 6:15 to 7:45 because your kids woke up a little bit early, but you started early, so it was fine. I want you to celebrate that you got all 10 of your tasks done this week. I want you to celebrate that you didn't cheat yourself. You showed up when you said you were going to show up and you did the work. Even if you did just spend an hour researching what booking platform you should use for your clients. And that's fine because you wanted to have all of the information before you chose the booking site that you wanted to use. I want you to celebrate it all. I want you to clap for yourself. Every time you have a win, I want you to tell your coach or your mentor so that they can celebrate you. The more you celebrate, the more excited you are, the more you are going to keep going. I want you to celebrate when you fell off the wagon and you didn't show up for yourself for 3 days, but you got back on and you finished all 10 of your tasks within that week. I want you to celebrate it all. You deserve to celebrate. You deserve the brag. You deserve to celebrate yourself. You deserve to be happy about the choices and the decisions that you made that are going to be pushing you forward. So these are my tips for helping you to stay focused in your business. Let me know in the comments which tip was most helpful for you. Which tip are you going to be utilizing in your business so that you can continue to make progress? If these tips were helpful, please go ahead and subscribe and join the Build a Business with Chris family. I post every single week over here. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.